7,
Good morning, Griffiths.
6,
Good morning, Griffiths.
5, 4,
Good morning, Griffiths.
2,
Good morning,
1.
Griffiths.
Good morning, Griffiths. We hope you all had a nice weekend and are ready for the last week of testing. My name is Ramiro Medina. Today's date is Tuesday, May 10th.
My name is Sean and Ramiro, and we have some important reminders and an update on Lunchtime Chill event sponsored by the Wellness Center. And since this week is Staff Appreciation Week, we have some terrific videos to share.
So let's get this broadcast started with our flag salute. Please stand.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You may now be seated.
Well, this week is Staff Appreciation Week, and we here at Gmg want to share videos we call Staff Shoutouts.
We asked a bunch of students to share a shout out to one of their favorite teachers and staff members.
And here is what a few of you guys had to say.
I want to give a shout out to Miss Soto because she's pretty chill and she understands like me basically.
I want to give a shout out to Mr. Miguel because he's the best.
I want to give a shout out to Mr. Martinez because he has the best shoes.
I'd like to give a shout out to Mr. Plant because he knows how to film good and I know how to film good.
Shout out to Mr. Blanchard because he's cool, nice, and awesome.
I want to shout out to Miss Soto because she's my favorite teacher and she treats me like her own son.
Shout out to Mr. Shaw for being my favorite teacher.
Shout out to Miss Russell for being my favorite teacher.
Staff shout out to Mr. Lozano.
Big thanks to those students for sharing.
There will be more staff shoutouts today and all week long.
Oh, with the huge success of Wellness Week, there will be another Lunchtime Chill event tomorrow.
Come out and enjoy your lunch on the lawn, picnic style, with some mellow music, games to play with, and friends to chill with.
Plus, you can fill it out and send a note of positivity to your friends.
If you're not sure what a positivity gram is, check this out.
It's time to share a positive message. Positivity grams will be available during the Lunchtime Chill. This is a great way to support and encourage your friends. You can fill up to 3 positivity grams to your friends, classmates, or teachers. Stop by and see us at the table during lunch. Now back to the anchors.
Thank you, ASB and Webb, for helping out with this special project.
And speaking of ASG, if you missed the election result from last week,
You might want to see this short video.
in Thunderbird Sports News, there will be practice for track athletes after school today.
You will work on long jump, high jump, and distance today.
Well, it's time to honor a few of our staff members with other round of shout-outs. Here you go.
Shout out to Mrs. McDermott for being a cool and funny teacher.
Shout out to Mr. Orahel. Shout out to Mr. Austin because he's the best substitute ever.
Shout out to Mr. Lozano for being my first period teacher.
Shout out to Mr. Miguel.
Shout out to Mrs. Hammer because she's nice.
Shout out to Ms. Silverman.
Shout out to Mr. Charlton for hardly giving us homework, and he's cool.
Shout out to Ms. Heredia.
Alright, on my shout out, Mr. Costa.
Shout out to Miss Russell.
I gave a shout out to Mr. Charlton.
Staff shout out goes to Miss Wolf.
Shout out to Ms. Madrigal.
Shout out to Ms. Gonzalez for not giving me hard work.
We really do have some of the best teachers in the whole wide world.
They give up their time to supervise, coach, advise, and tutor us.
Plus, they respond to our inbox messages, emails, and even take our phone calls.
We hope this week you teachers feel honored and celebrated.
And with our final staff shout out for the day, watch this.
I want to give a shout out to Miss Russell because she's always in a good mood. I give my shout out to Miss Shannon because she's a good teacher. Shout out to Mr. Bollinger for being a funny teacher.
I give my shout out to Miss Taylor because she's really nice.
Shout out to Miss Heredia.
My staff shout out to Miss Ramiro because she's a really fun and caring teacher.
I'm gonna do a shout out to Mr. Legaspi because he's nice.
Shout out Mr. Charleston, W teacher.
Shout out to Mr. Plant because he's a very nice teacher.
Shout out to Miss Wolf for being super nice and super cool. Well, that's it for today. Thanks for tuning in. My name is Sean Barrios.
And my name is Ramiro Medina. Have a terrific Tuesday, Thunderbirds.
Sean Barrios.
I'm Kaylee Delgado.
I'm Isabel Montes.
And my name is Abigail Noches.
I'm Jamila Gaspar.
I'm Helen Soriano.
Subscribe to Gmg on YouTube.